Today's topic, 7 financial tips for locums docs. I'm starting early, record keeping, which is very important for this group of physicians, retirement accounts to disability, life insurance, student loans, you name it. We are going to have 7 very important topics for locum tenens physicians to plan around. So stay tuned. That's all coming up next. Number 1, start planning early. While this advice could pertain to any physicians, I think it's really important for locum tenens physicians. You are a business owner. You also don't have the same guarantee of, I'm going to be at this institution for 20 years. I think sometimes that can actually lead to a hurdle where you think, well, at my next gig, and you can kind of keep kicking down the road. So while this advice is vital to anyone, even outside of physicians, I think for locum tenens physicians in particular, the earlier you can start, the earlier you can get things organized is only going to help add a foundation and clarity to your long-term financial plan. So start early. Number 2, keep meticulous records. Again, as a locum tenens physician, you are a business owner. You need to treat yourself as a business owner. With the 1099 income, you want to track everything. Every dollar coming in, mile you put on your car, every piece of technology that you have purchased, you want to track it all. And while I don't get into business entities in this blog post, having a proper business entity set up, having the proper business bank account set up, the business credit card set up, you are a business owner as a locum tenens physician, and you need to give it the respect that it deserves. Not only is this good from a record keeping perspective, but it's also going to give you good peace of mind that you're building it the right way, not only for today, but also as you move forward. So keep meticulous records, get it built the right way at the start. Number 3, talk with an accountant and or ideally both a financial planner. This is not a plug for me, the last thing I ever do on these videos, but I think in this world of physician careers, this is one of those areas where having the help of a very good accountant and or a good financial planner can go a long way, because this is not just your traditional W-2 academic role. This is you being a business owner. You're going to have different income, different expenses. You're going to have income from different states. You're going to have moving parts when it comes to your retirement accounts. It's going to have more moving parts on how you're going to pay your student loans back, like renting in different states. So there's a lot of moving parts here. So having a professional team that you can work with, you can delegate to and collaborate with is going to be a huge help for you as you get this, as you move forward. So build that professional team for yourself. Number 4, set up your retirement accounts. And you're a business owner. You're not going to have the luxury of going through this open enrollment packet and you get the 403B and the 457B plan. You get the nice match. You are on your own. You need to get all this set up. I usually like to veer towards the solo 401k. In this example, the main benefit with 1099 income is the solo K still allows for your backdoor Roth IRA. SEP IRAs are another popular one to use, but again, we want to get the solo K in this example because SEP IRAs will block your backdoor Roth IRA. If really cranked up, you could even start to look into a defined benefit plan, in particular a cash balance plan. But the key is you have to get them set up. So make sure you set up your retirement plan. You can really customize them too. So there's some neat things you can do here. Not only is this good for long-term retirement future, but this is also good to help you on the tax side as well if you're saving pre-tax dollars into your retirement account. So get those retirement accounts set up for yourself. Focus on a low cost of living area. I think this is one of the more unique opportunities as a locum tenens physician because you really get to choose where your next role is. And, you know, it's uncommon for locums roles to be in more areas that are not close to the big cities, right, where they're trying to bring in those physicians. So wherever you can get opportunities to live in a lower cost of living area, especially if we're assuming that you're renting and moving from place to place, this is only going to help you get ahead in your long-term financial planning. Now, if you have a great gig and you want to be in the city for one, but then head out, you know, to a more rural area after that, you build it the way that you want. But I think one of the more unique opportunities for locum tenens physicians is you get to choose where you do set up shop for your next role. So pay attention and try to, when possible or when desirable, to get those low cost of living areas. Reassess your student loans. So as a locum tenens physician, I hope I'm not breaking the bad news to you, but you're a 1099 independent contractor. In that world, public service loan forgiveness, PSLF, is not an option for you. Now, could it be an option down the road? It could be. This is one of those tough gray areas in student loan planning where, if I'm going to do locums for 5 years or so, but then I do lock in more of an academic role, maybe keeping them as federal loans and then paying them down with the possibility of going for PSLF again. If you say, hey, no way, I just want to get these out of my way, I want to pay them off and get them out of my way in 5 years or so, maybe in that example, you would look to refinance. Ideally, you're doing this if you get a lower rate and then pay them off. But in the locum tenens role, hopefully with the cost of living, renting versus buying, you have an opportunity to pay down your student loans more aggressively. So the main takeaway for this section is reassess your loans, try to look into the future, and then craft that student loan plan to the best of your ability, knowing what you know today. But maybe you kind of have to choose a middle ground as well, and then know that we'll pivot towards one side or the other as we move forward. Last but not least, make sure you get disability and life insurance in place. Again, you don't have this beautiful open enrollment where you get this shiny brochure and you get to pick this disability and this life insurance. You are the HR department. You are a business owner. You have to go get this organized on your own. So without a doubt, I can tell you, you need disability insurance, right? Your income is vital, not only today, but for many, many years to come. Got to have disability insurance. And so make sure you're looking for a good, true knock disability policy that will be transferable with you all over the US, no matter what role you will have that. Life insurance will always depend on your situation. I usually try to simplify it and say, if someone is relying on your income, you need life insurance. And in the next example, you're looking for just some low cost term life insurance. Again, it's transferable, right? No matter how many roles you have, no matter what state you live in, it goes with you. But the main takeaway here is you are your HR department. So you want to make sure you get disability insurance. You want to get life insurance in place, health insurance, health insurance in place. If you've never heard of umbrella insurance, you want to get umbrella insurance in place. So make sure you're building your benefit structure to give you the proper benefits you need, not only today, but also moving forward. And there you have it, 7 planning tips for locum tenens physicians. This is one topic I just love because not only does it give me the world that I love to work with physicians, but it also adds in planning opportunities that really come with business ownership. Return plans to setting up the business entities to tracking meticulous records. There's a lot of unique aspects that come with being a locum tenens physician. For hanging out with me for a bit here on the video. If you have not subscribed, now would be a great time to subscribe to the channel. And if you also click on the bell icon here, that will give you a notification every time we release a new video. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.